What is up, guys? Duazo Designs here with a new After Effects tutorial, and today we're going to be going over this outline effect. So as you see here, it's kind of like beginning out to go glitchy outline, and as it continues, the glitch kind of fades away, and you have just this nice outline. So let's get started. First things first, we're going to want to make a new composition here. Okay. So this outline can work with anything, but let's do it with a text today. Let's just do exactly what I did last time. So let's do Duazo Designs here. And we're gonna make these centered, kind of make it a bit bigger and center these out. Okay, awesome. So the reason why we're going to be using this, we're going to be using the outline for the mask. Now to do this, we need the plugin Saber by Video Copilot right here. It's a free plugin. I'll post a link down in the description to get the plugin. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to insert a solid Control Y or Command Y. Control Y in Control Command Y, and you insert the solid here. Apply the effect to the solid, and you have this lightsaber effect, thus the name Saber. To attach it to the text down here in the bottom, we're going to go to, let's see, Customize Core here. Oh, sorry. Where'd it go? One of these. I found it earlier. I believe it was Customize Core. Yeah, Customize Core. If you want to do it like a certain outline, you probably want to do layer masks. For example, if you want to motion track it. But this time we'll be using a text layer. And let's attach text layer to Duazo Designs right there. And yeah, awesome. It's a bit too bright now. Actually, we'll use a preset. Let's see, let's try something new. No, I don't want, let's drop the glow intensity down a little bit so you see more of the outline. That should work. Arc reactor maybe? You know what, I'm liking that one. Let's drop this intensity a little bit. Okay. Awesome. So the animation we're going to be using for the outline effect is going to be the start side, the start offset, and then the end offset. So yeah, let's just go through keyframe both initially. We're going to drag the start offset all the way to 100% so you don't see anything. We're going to move forward a little bit in the timeline and drag it down to 0. So by doing that, we have, it might take a little while to render, but we have just the outline tracing, right? So let's continue on here. If you want to make it disappear, you can move on a bit. You could set a keyframe at this point as well for the end offset. Move it over a bit further, and drag the end offset down to 0. So let's render that out completely. You can see it comes in and it goes out. We're not going to be doing that, but if you want, you can. Let's try this a bit further. Now, if you see back in this first one here, you can see little portions here of the saber kind of continuously going around. So you just follow these portions thicker than the other portion. So to do that, we're going to be using the mask evolution. So let's go back over here so I can show you what it looks like. Let's drop the size down a bit to, let's do 0.9. Bring the glow back up to maybe 35. There we go. Let's do 1.1. There we go. And actually, I'm going to use the preset I used for my last one. So let's look at that real fast. Wide, 33, and 2. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, you see a lot clearer that you see it comes in. Let's bring it over here so I can show you the mask evolution. So let's bring the start size down here so you could see a distinct difference between the start and the end. I'm just gonna move the mask over. So you see, as this number here gets larger, these little portions move around. So let's bring this back down to 0 here. Bring it all the way to the beginning, keyframe that. Let's make it go 4 seconds here. We're going to, let's do 1 rotation. So it'll go back to the exact same spot as the beginning. Back over here, and we'll do 2 rotations. So let's render it out fast. You'll see it coming. So this is it just going, and then once it's fully connected, it'll continually trace. Now that's just the main bulk of it. So now we're going to be doing the glitch effect here. So you can see how it appears through the glitch, and there's a background glitch effect. So to do this, we're going to be creating a new composition, and we're going to be it popped up. And we're going to be creating a new solid with a fractal noise effect. Now, the point of, we're trying to get a blocky, glitchy feel, so we're going to be changing the noise set to block, keeping it basic, and go to the transform tab. And here we're going to go to scale, uncheck uniform scaling, scale the width to max, and change the scale height to 10. So we have this kind of glitchy effect. Now to get the background, dynamic background, we're going to be keyframing the evolution, going towards the end, and we'll do, actually let's go to the middle, we'll do 41 rotations, and at the end here we'll do 120. So you can see it's going to be that kind of background glitch effect. Well, so this is going to be the main thing we use. We're going to drag this composition, so it's comp 4. We're going to drag it into our main comp. So you see how it's overlaying everything here. We're going to change this mode. We're going to copy this actually. Just make one disappear for now. And we're going to, pretty sure we'll overlay it. There we go. Overlay it. We're going to change the opacity down a bit to where it looks nice. So there we go. So we'll do 7% opacity. And I don't want it all the way out here. So if you made it the opacity a bit higher, you could see it's all around in these black areas. I want it centered around this main light area. So let's drop this down a bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the ellipse tool, and we're going to make an ellipse around the logo or the text we're using. We're going to go to the mask settings, and we're going to feather the mask so it kind of blurs the edges. Right? Let's make it a bit bigger. So, there we go. Oh, yikes. Let's move the edges out here. Awesome. So once you have the mask, we're going to be moving on to the glitch effect of the actual the text. So we're going to hide this background for a second, and we're going to go right about here. So you're going to want to copy the text here, the solid with Saber. You're going to want to go in here, make sure the text layer is selected for both. And the top layer, you want to choose lighten, right? So by doing that, you'll be able to see both the solid behind and the solid on top. So the solid behind, we're going to actually add the effect displacement map. Right? So when that's added, we're going to choose the source to be the composition for. So you automatically see that there's a bit more distortion right here, what we're going for. So we're going to be messing with the max horizontal and max vertical displacement in this effect. So we'll go initially, we'll bump this up to maybe 34, keyframe both of these, move forward here about halfway, drop these down to, let's say, 15, and right when it finishes, right before it finishes, let's do 0. So you play it back, you have that. So let's, now in the original composition, you could see that there are certain portions where there's a big glitch. So right here, you could see that it kind of glitched harder, I guess. So to do that, we're going to go back into our composition. We're going to go about right here, or let's do it right in here. Move these up a bit. And we're going to keyframe the displacement map. Go forward one frame by holding Command or Control arrow key. And we're going to be bumping this to a crazy number. So let's do negative right there. Let's kind of keep it let's not mess with the vertical displacement. And we're doing one more keyframe. Go forward one more frame. Select the first 2 keyframes. Copy and paste it in there. Let's drag this forward a bit more. Copy these middle 2. And paste it right there. So what you have is 4 keyframes. Let me zoom in here for you. These 2 keyframes here in the middle are going to be the crazy horizontal displacement. So you can see the numbers here they can be negative or positive, but make sure that it's a large number. The 2 keyframes at the end should be what it was leading up to. So for example, you could see here, this is 12.1, next frame is going to be 11.1, and then it shoots up to a crazy number for a few frames and shoots back down. And you can do that for as many times as you want. Let me do it one more time over here. So let's copy those 2, go back 1 frame. Actually, no. Let's keyframe that, forward, copy, select the front 2, go to the last frame, and paste. So you get that really quick glitch effect. Now, you could do that as well in the composition here, but if you don't want to, you don't have to. So the final effect we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding an adjustment layer. So we're going to be adding kind of a secondary glitch effect to give it more depth, but we're going to be making it affect both of the text solids. And it won't be as dramatic as the one we have here, but it'll be something. So same thing as last time, displacement map, and select the composition with the kind of glitch. Let's go back to the adjustment layer here. We're going to keyframe the max horizontal, max vertical, and let's go up till about here. So since I put a glitch here, I'm going to be, this can be like when the glitch ends, that will be when the adjustment layer glitch effect will end as well. So we're going to do this as 0, 0, and let's go here to kind of get a sense of what we're doing. It has to be super slight. So let's do. a 1 maybe? 1 and 1? Yeah, let's do 1 and 1. Go back here, we'll delete these initial keyframes and drag these down to the front. So yeah, that's it. Let's render it so we can look through it one more time. So yeah, that's about it. You have this great text reveal. You could go for anything, like I said, you could change it for a mask and even draw on a mask. One more time. It's a cool glitch. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe for more video editing tutorials and whatnot, and more edits.